Guys, it's Tasia Simone, and today I'm going to play a little Have You Ever game because I'm bored. Now the goal today was to play this game. Well, the goal yesterday was to play this game, but me and my friends had a game night and I just didn't get any content. But I really want to play this. It's called After Dark Questions, but I'm too scared to play by myself. I feel a little shy. I'm a little shy, y'all. That's fun fact about Tasia. I'm shy, but I'm not like girl next door shy. I'm not shy like hi. I'm shy like I'm quiet, and then you think I'm just quiet, but I'm really a little, reserved sometimes. But anyway, so these is what the cards look like right here. The game is called After Dark Questions. The podcast who made these cards is called Tonight's Conversations, and I watched that podcast. I just think it's interesting. So yeah, I might do this question, but we'll see. So I'm about to take some shots, y'all, of some Tito's. This is what I was drinking last night with my friends. And I got me a chaser here. This is a double shot glass, and I ain't taking no double shot, but I am finna take a shot. This is a nice little shot right here. Definitely need a chaser. I'm not a big drinker, y'all. Like, if I'm not out with my friends or something, I don't have a lot of friends, by the way. I'm not really into that. In my early 20s, I had all the friends. I was going out all the time. But now, I'm more so, I'll go out, but I like to kick back and play games and drink. And, that's when I will drink. But just to be drinking on a regular day, that ain't me. But anyway, it's me tonight because I'm bored. Whew. Whew. Let's get into the game that we are going to play tonight, which is Have You Ever? And if it's something I don't want to tell y'all, I'm going to take a shot. And if it's something that I don't mind sharing, then I'll share it with you guys. The first question, why did it have to resonate with me? So the first question is, never have I ever been walked in on while having sex. Y'all, I have. That's how I lost my virginity, y'all. Literally in the act of having sex and losing my virginity, his older sister walked in and was like, what the fuck is y'all doing? She started beating the fuck out of him. I'm talking about beating his ass. I was so scared. Mind you, I was scared to even have sex and lose my virginity. So just imagine somebody walking in on you. You have no clothes on. And at the time, I was still shy. I don't want to take my shirt off, So I still had my shirt on, y'all. So I hop up, grab my pants, put my pants on. I was so nervous and scared because I'm like, I know that they knew my people. So I'm like, they gonna call my mama, they gonna call my granny, oh my gosh. I did not want to get in trouble. I kept thinking about, everything a childish teenager think about. I'm gonna get my phone took, I'm gonna get my ass beat. Man, I was so nervous. I just left. So I get home and his daddy called me. Matter of fact, his daddy called my best friend, and then they put me on three-way because I wasn't answering my phone. I was too scared to answer my phone. So she was like, his daddy he ain't mad at you or nothing. He just want to talk to you, Sadie. He just want to talk to you. So I'm like, what he want to say to me? I'm nervous. So we get on the phone. He like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. He like, was you scared? I'm like, yeah, I was scared. He was like, how you feel? I said, I don't know. I feel normal, I guess. He started cracking up. He was like, so you had sex with my son for real? I'm like, well, kinda. I mean, we didn't really get to have sex, because she walked in. We probably was having sex for a minute, 2 minutes. So I lost my virginity, but it was kind of we weren't just getting it in. He was like, but I just want to let you know I'm okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm not, I don't think less of you. And, just giving me this long talk. His mom and his sister, everybody was mad. Did somebody call my mama, my granny? I think somebody called my granny, but I begged my granny not to tell my mother because my mama was paying my phone bill at the time. So I'm thinking and she always want to cut my phone off or do something with that phone when she get mad. So I'm like, granny, please don't tell mama. It was a whole thing. But anyway, y'all. So yeah, I have gotten caught having sex before. That one time. And it just happened to be the time I lost my virginity, which was crazy, but yes. So, moving on. Never have I ever been arrested. Yes, I have been arrested before. One time only, and I never want to go back. I was only there for like less than 24 hours, and I went there because I got in a fight with my roommate because she was dirty and didn't want to clean up behind herself, and it just went from there. Childish, yes, I know, but that's why I went to jail. We fought, and then she was on the phone with her mom when we got to fighting, so her mom heard us fighting and called the police. Then the police came to the house and took us both to jail, and it went from there. But we just, after we got out of jail, it just went back to normal. So yes, I have been to jail, and that's the only time I've ever been in jail. And that experience was so, like, it wasn't me. Like, when I was in jail and I was in that cell, I'm like, this is not who I am. This is not me. Like, I do not belong here. That's all I kept saying to myself was, I do not belong here. And then the girl that I was in the cell with, she was scamming. They chased her out of the store, and the dude that she was with got on a high-speed chase with the police. She was just facing all these charges, and I'm like, and I'm in here for fighting my roommate over some dirty dishes? Like, fuck no, I need to get the fuck out of here. Like, I cannot be in here with her. So yeah, that's my little story time on me going to jail and being arrested. The next question is, never have I ever been attracted to a friend. Now, I'm not gay. I do not like women, like, at all. Like, I'm not going to say it like that. I do like women. I can acknowledge a beautiful woman. That's not a problem for me. It's never been a problem for me because I'm very confident in how I look, and I'm very confident in myself. But I don't look at a woman and want to have sex with her or have sexual feelings. But I do think that I can look at a woman and say, oh, she's very beautiful. That's never been a problem for me. I think a lot of girls get asked that question, and it's like, I'm going to be honest. I cannot see myself eating a vagina. I ain't going to say the P word, but I can't see myself eating a vagina. Like, girls like to play gay to make, seem like they freaky. I'm not about to do that because I'm telling you, I think it's a whole difference from playing around and then somebody opening their legs thinking you finna put your face in it. Absolutely not. I just can't see it. But I'm not saying it's a problem. Kudos to the girls who can do it. And I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm just saying I personally don't. I'm not gay. I guess that's just as simple as it. I can put it. Next question is, never have I ever been blacked out drunk. I have, y'all. So I have been blacked out drunk, but I don't condone that. Like, I'm older now. I did that one time where I just blacked out. And that, I probably was around like 21 years old at the time. And that is just not something you should do because I feel like as a woman, if you go out and have a drink, you should go out and have a drink, but don't get sloppy drunk to the point you all over the place, you can't stand up. You don't want to be like that because you want to know your surroundings. You want to just, as a woman, you just want to keep your player. You know what I'm saying? Keep your cool. Don't go out and drink to the point you just all over. That's ugly. It's not a good look. I was young, and luckily it was in the enclosed area, but I think if you drink, know your limits. And always drink respectfully. Like, don't drink to the point you start disrespecting yourself, fucking your character up. Just go out and drink to have a good time. Drink sociably, ladies. Now, to be a little spicy, I think I'm going to take a break from these questions and I'm going to pick from the deck. And if I don't want to answer the question, then I'm going to take a shot. All right? So, I'm just going to pick randomly. I'm just going to shuffle the cards. Oh, y'all, I hope I don't get nothing too crazy. Because I know I am not going to want to answer some of these questions. I can answer this. Have you ever faked an orgasm? If so, why? Absolutely. I faked an orgasm before. Why? I'll say this. I faked orgasms more so in my early 20s. I'm not faking an orgasm now. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, but that's not helping me. Faking an orgasm is not helping Tasia Simone at all. And if you're going to be having sex with me, at this point in my life, that is necessity. You have to be able to know my body, and know how to make me have an orgasm. Because if you cannot do that, then we have to figure something out. But they said why. I would say just to make that person feel like they did something, I guess. I mean, it's not, when I used to fake orgasms back in the day, I feel like I did that it doesn't mean the sex was bad. It don't mean that it wasn't good. It just means that my body didn't get to that height. You know what I'm saying? And back then I felt like, okay, whatever, maybe it's just me, maybe my body just can't do that or whatever. But I enjoy intimacy. I enjoy having the closeness with my partner. So I guess I never really made a fuss about it until I finally did have an orgasm. And I'm like, oh hell no, I gotta always do this. When I did orgasm, it was just like, this what this feel like? I didn't have my first orgasm until I was 25 years old. So for me, I was like, this is what I've been missing out on all this time? Oh hell no. I've been getting played like a motherfucker. But I really think it wasn't that I was getting played. Let me take that back. Because it kind of was me. And I'm not trying to put the blame on myself, but I feel like I was in my head too much. I didn't know how to relax. But I think when I finally found a partner that knew how to help me relax in the ways that, because I'm stubborn, so I'll act like I'm cool, and I know how to do that very well. Act like everything all good and shit. I'm really in my mind the whole time. Now I've learned my body more. I've learned how to let go more. I've learned how to just, you know, do what I need to do. So yes, I faked the orgasm. Hopefully this one is something I don't mind sharing. Let's see. Okay, this ain't bad. This ain't bad either. Do you prefer lights on or lights off? Explain. Okay. Again, in my early 20s, I guess I was shy. I'm like I told you, I'm a little shy. So sex was uncomfortable for me sometimes, and so I'd rather have sex with the lights off because that was my comfortability. That was my blanket to where I don't want to see my body. I don't want this. I don't want that. But, you know, I had to learn, like, you know, a man, whoever you having sex with should love your body. They should want to see your body. They should want to see you in that mode. You know what I'm saying? I feel like men do like that. And if your body naked don't turn your man on, you know, then you shouldn't be having sex with that person. But they like all of that. They are visual people, so they want to see you. And if he don't want to see you, it's a problem. And when I would have sex, they're like, why you want to cut the lights off? Why you want to cut the lights? But now, it don't really matter to me. But I'm not intentionally getting up to cut the lights off at this age. I'm not. So, you know, if the lights off, they off. They on, they on. If I had a preference, I would prefer lights on. Because let's see what's going on. And when it gets too juicy, I'm going to go back to these questions. Right, let's see. I'm going to take a shot on this. I'm not answering this question. It says, describe how you like to receive oral sex. And then now we're going to take a shot of the Tito's because I am not about to, I can't answer. So we're going to take a shot. Let me just look through. Okay, I'll answer this one. Do you think it's okay to fantasize about other people during sex with your significant other? Why not? Hell no. Hell no. No. If you gotta fantasize about another woman, you don't need to be with me. You need to go to her house. That's how I feel. If I have to fantasize about another man, then it's a problem. I'm not even going to want to have sex with you if I'm going to have to fantasize about somebody else. I think that's just weird. So yeah, it's just that simple. Hell no. That's my answer to that question. I'm very territorial. I'm a Scorpio. I'm territorial. I don't want you to think about no other woman while you laying with me. Listen. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. I'm just gonna look and see what I feel comfortable asking. Next question. Fuck that. Fuck the have you ever. We gonna stick to this. This is interesting. Is oral sex mandatory during every sexual encounter? I would say no. You know, I don't think oral sex has to happen every single time you have sex. And if you grown, you know it just don't happen like that all the time. Like, it just don't. So, my answer to that is just simply no. Next question. Do you think size matters? Why or why not? Now, this is a very, very good question because I feel like size matters to a certain extent. I don't feel like you don't have to have a mandingo penis to be able to please your woman. You don't. But there is some penises out there that is big as this hard. Okay? You not doing nothing with this. I'm sorry. This ain't doing nothing to nobody, okay? Now, I'm exaggerating, but, you know, listen, I'm just going to say it, shit. I have been with someone before, and if he moved back a little tiny bit, it's coming out. I mean, I'm talking about he had to hunch on me. He had to hold on to me. It just wasn't. It was not. I couldn't have married that person. That's all I'm going to say. So, size matters, but you don't have to have a mandingo. You really got to know how. You really have to know the vagina, to me. You have to know what pleases your woman. You have to know her spots, and you just have to learn her body. So, advice to men: take time to learn your woman's body. I really suggest Tantra. Tantra is something that any couple should really take time to experience with their partner. I know it's something that when I get a partner, I really want to experience some Tantra. I've looked into it a lot. I've done a lot of research on it, and then I cannot wait to experience some Tantra with my man, because I think it brings people closer. But yes, size doesn't matter all the time, but you can't have a small penis and think it don't matter, because it does. So, I guess that's my answer to that. Okay, y'all, I think this is a good question too. It says, do you prefer hair or no hair down there? I feel like this. No, I don't care. If you're a woman and you want to get a Brazilian, my preference is Brazilian. That's me. But I have heard from men that they don't like Brazilian because it makes them feel like, they with a little girl or something. Like, they feel like you should have some hair down there. Everybody has the right to their own preference. But I do believe that as a woman, that you should keep it maintained. If you don't want it bald or whatever, even if you want a full, you want a full bush, whatever the preference is, it should always be maintenance. Every woman should have vaginal maintenance. I think that vaginal hygiene is very important, but vaginal maintenance is very important too. And I think that, just think about it. Have you ever saw some food and you like, that look nasty, but then somebody tasted it like, damn, but it's good as hell though. It might look nasty, but it's really good. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how you might, your vagina might be, hygiene might be good, but when your man look at it, he be like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to eat no pussy tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking enticing, so you gotta keep your maintenance up to part down there. I think it matters. Like I said, it don't have to be bald. If you want hair, keep your hair, but maintain it. It shouldn't be all wild, like he gotta fight through the fucking bushes to get to the pearl. No, that's not how it needs to go. Okay. Next question: do you prefer top or bottom? It depends on how I'm feeling, to be honest. See, this how you know the shots kicking in, because I ain't even shuffling the cards. I'm just answering. It depends on how I'm feeling. If I feel like I want to be more in control, then I'll get on top. He might be tired, so I might have to, do what I have to do for a minute. So it all just depends. It depends. So I would say my answer to the question, it all depends on how I'm feeling. That's my answer to that. You're turned on. How do you let your significant other know without saying anything? Easy. This is an easy question for me. If I'm turned on and I want my person to know that I'm turned on, all I have to do is look at them. And I know that sounds crazy a little bit, but it's a look. It's a look. My eyes, it's in my eyes. You will be able to know. I'm not saying that's the only thing I do, but the first thing I'm going to do, the first way you're going to be able to tell is how I look at you. When I give you that look, you know what's going on. And then, it is what it is. Next question. In vivid detail, how would you best describe your private area? What? Classy women never tell that. We're going to take a shot. Okay? Because if you've seen it, you've seen it. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to tell y'all how my vagina look. Just know we good. Okay? Let's take our shot. What are your thoughts on toys in the bedroom? Yes or no? I think it's a hard yes. I think toys enhance your sexual relationship. or whatever, however you want to say it. I think toys enhance things. I'm not saying if you need toys, that's a problem. But to add them as a enhancer, you know, as to enhance the sex, why not? So I think, yes, you should use toys if your partner's okay with that. But if you have to use toys, then hey, something ain't right. Now, this is an interesting question. Is sex during that time of the month off limits? Let's get into it. So my answer to that is I think it's off limits, but I know for a fact, if we are being honest, those last 2 days, that last day when you just getting off and it's like, you know, it's off. You're like, you might bleed a little bit, but it don't be a lot. We all done had sex during that time before. We not gonna sit on here in front like, you know, that last day or 2 days that we haven't had sex. We have. And sometimes it don't even be you. You might be like, babe, well, you know, one more day. You might be like, shit, you bleeding? No. You might be spotting. He's gonna have sex with you. So, hey, I feel like if you full-blown bleeding, no, you should not be having sex. But we all have had those times where that last day you be like, fuck it, you know? So, I say no to being on your period, but have I ever had that last day where I did have sex? Yes. I'm not ashamed to say that at all. And I know any man on here has done that before. If you grown. So, next question. So, this question says, and I know I'm finna take a shot. What's your best sexual skill in the bedroom? I'm not telling y'all. I am not telling y'all. Y'all don't need to know. Just know I'm okay. Just know I'm good over here. Okay? But I am finna take a shot. Damn, I think I'm getting a little, I'm tired of taking shots. Now I'm getting a little, you know. Whew. Oh my gosh. Honestly, which do you enjoy most? Fucking or making love, and why? To me, it's really no separation between fucking and making love. You can fuck your person and make love to them at the same damn time. It's possible. And if you don't know how to do that, then you ain't grown enough yet. Okay, next question. Do you like to choke or be choked during sex? I feel like, have I been telling y'all too much of my business? But I don't mind it. I'll just say that. I don't mind it, and I think that that's a universal thing. Everybody been choked at somebody before during sex. Even women. Men like to be choked too. See, a lot of people don't talk about that. Men like to be choked too. Not all men, but some men, you know, they like to be choked. So a little choking don't hurt nobody. What time of the day is your sex drive at its highest? I would say at night and in the morning. Only because in the middle of the day, even though I may have some type of sex drive at that time, I know I got shit to do. So, you know, I don't think about sex all day. I think about sex, but, you know, like I said, I know I got shit to do. I'm grown. But when I get home or in the morning, you be like, damn, you know, you want to roll over into your man when you wake up in the morning before you have to go in. Or when you get home and you've been working all day and thinking about it all day, yeah, she wants your nigga. So I think that's when my sex drive is the highest. If you had to bust the nut to save your life, would it take penetration, oral sex, or your hand to make it happen? To save my life, I would save my own life. So I guess I would say my hand because, shit, you might not be on point today. You know what I'm saying? So you might not, who knows? Maybe second round I might, you know, come. But I'm not, to save my life, I'm going to bet on my hand. What is your bedroom name or alter ego? I don't really have one, I don't think. I would say it's Simone. But, you know, my name is Tasia Simone on YouTube. But Tasia Simone is its own entity. Tasia is her own entity. And then you have Simone. So Simone is different. I don't think anyone ever met. Well, people have met Simone, but not a lot of people. So I would say my alter ego name is just Simone. Nothing attached to it, just Simone. I'm getting a little tipsy, y'all, so we're going to wrap this up. Next question is, are you good at phone sex? If so, tell me an erotic story right now. I'm not going to tell you guys an erotic story. I got an erotic story I could tell, but I'm not going to tell it. I got a couple erotic stories I could tell, but I'm not going to tell it. I'm not going to tell it. Maybe later. Maybe another time. Maybe I'll do a story time on that. I don't know. Damn, I got to start. I'm going to start pouring little shots. Because shit. All right, y'all. Do you like dirty talk during intimacy? If so, give me an example. I'm not giving no damn example. But I will say, if you don't talk during sex, your sex is boring. Bottom line. I don't know what else to say. Like, if you ain't talking during sex, then shit, I don't know. You better be saying something. Moaning, something. Because if you just silent, that's to each his own, to each his own. Don't listen to me. Whatever works for you and your partner, do that. By all means. All right, guys. The last question. What's the freakiest thing you've ever done? And would you do it again? Why or why not? The freakiest thing I've ever done. The camera not ready for that. So we just gonna keep it moving. Let me take my shot. Because I know YouTube ain't ready for that shit. All right. And we gonna end it on there as far as the questions. But I did enjoy playing this game with y'all. I did set some cards to the side, though. I didn't ask the juicy questions. I just asked a lot of the questions I feel comfortable asking. So I kind of cheated. But I just decided to get on here and kick it and play this little game. So thank y'all for kicking it with me tonight. I enjoyed y'all watching. I'm happy you guys are watching my YouTube channel. I'm just happy. You know what, y'all? Cheers to me being consistent with YouTube. Like, I was so nervous to start a YouTube channel, and I'm so happy that I did. It's therapeutic for me. It's helping me in a lot of different ways, more than I ever thought it would. So I'm just so happy that I did it. I have my 43 subscribers, and I am so proud of that, because I remember when I had 0 subscribers. I remember when I had 5 subscribers. I remember when I had 12 subscribers. So for me to have 43 people that want to watch me, I am so okay with that. I am in no rush to try to like go viral or none of that. I'm just taking my time with it. I'm being patient with it. I'm being patient with life right now. God is forcing me to be patient with life right now. So that's just what I'm doing. And so cheers to that. Cheers to being patient, because I needed to learn patience. So cheers to that. Last shot. And I'm taking that motherfucker straight, okay? No, I'm not. I don't know why I just said that. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.